Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about 5.4 and the changes that I want to see in 5.4, the changes I'm looking forward to in 5.4, as well as what I want to see in World of Warcraft as a game beyond 5.4. Now this is going to be from my perspective, an Arms Warriors perspective, and in arenas they're not doing so hot right now. Granted, you can do some great things and the damage output is really good, but I just don't feel like I have enough control of my character at the moment. And there's just, I don't know, I seem to go down really easily, and I know I'm with a bad composition, but regardless, I'm trying not to be the cookie cutter composition, and I feel as if there are still some changes that could be made on Blizzard's part. So bear with me, these are my personal opinions. I'd love to hear yours in the comment section below, but don't criticize me for mine because it's just some things I see in the game and things that I think would make the game more balanced. Obviously, it's going to be different from your opinion, but regardless, here goes nothing. One thing I'm looking forward to is, at the moment, last I heard, Slam now does an additional 10% damage to targets affected by Colossus Smash. In other words, Slam's going to do 10% more damage. Because if you don't have Colossus Smash, I'm not sure if you're playing your warrior right. So that's going to be pretty critical in arenas, and I'm going to have to definitely be sure I'm using Slam more often than I'm using Overpower. Because I kind of just use Overpower to rage dump as well as, keep pressure on somebody. So it's going to be very nice to see that change. As well as the new passive ability, Reposit, learned at 76. When the warrior dodges or parries any attack, they gain 50% of their parry and dodge as an additional critical strike percent for the next 20 seconds. Now, as a warrior who needs to crit with Mortal Strike, and I do believe some other things, but I don't remember off the top of my head, to gain Enrage, which is speed boost and damage boost, that's going to be pretty huge, especially when you pop Die by the Sword and you're parrying every attack that's in front of you. So that's going to be huge because there's going to be a lot more critical damage done, and if you're against the Holy Pally, they're going to really need to denounce you a lot more often, and it's just going to be a lot more, you're going to pose a lot more of a threat, and I find that to be very interesting. In I know that Death Knights get it too, but I don't think it will make as much of an effect on Death Knights as they don't have the Enrage ability. So I think as a warrior, it's going to be pretty beneficial. Also, Shattering Throw costing no rage. About time. I shouldn't say fed up, but I'm sick of when you're in an arena and you're really just bursting, you're kind of just slamming buttons, and you're really working on getting somebody down. Say it's a paladin or a mage, since I don't think you can deterrence shatter. And you're just about to kill them, and they pop Ice Block or Divine Shield, and you have no raise to shatter it out, and they get full health from it. I'm sick of seeing that happening, and I know that with the Shattering Throw costing no rage, it's definitely going to improve my abilities to keep pressure on and do a lot better in arenas because of this. Now, I'm going to go into some things that are interesting. Really quick also, Shield Wall and Spell Reflect no longer require a shield, so I won't have to switch out to a different shield sword set, as well as the fact that now when I switch back to my two-hander, they both expire. So now I won't have to worry about that, which is also going to be great because then I get that shield wall damage reduction essentially at any time, and I can use that as part of my defensive cooldowns with Rallying Cry and Die by the Sword. So I can kind of mix and match those. Now, future down the road, these are changes that I personally have posted on Reddit, and I've gotten some yes, but I feel that there could be a small change. So one thing I'm going to point out, and again, this is going to be a stretch, and I understand why it's there, but diminishing returns I feel can be removed. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the game, as a lot of my viewership is, diminishing return is, say I get feared. Fear lasts for 8 seconds. So the diminishing return cooldown, if you will, is 20 seconds. So essentially, if I can't break a fear, or I don't have somebody that can dispel it, 8 of every 20 seconds, I will be without control of my character. Now, granted, I have Berserker Rage, I have a Trinket, I have things that I can do to break it. But say I don't. That's 8 of every 20 seconds that I am out of control of my character. Diminishing return says that when that 8 seconds is up, there's a 20-second period where then it will do 4 seconds, and then to 2 seconds, and then to 1 second, and then eventually it just won't work at all. But still, that's a lot of time where between Charms, Dominate Mind, Roots, Fears, Loss of Control, anything to that nature, you're out of control of your character. And if you burn all your cooldowns and you're really well CC'd, and I know that that's part of the strategy of the game is to get good CC and things of that nature, it's tough. So I think that it can just be eliminated completely, and that Fear, Dominate Mind, all moves to that nature, Entangling Roots should have a 20-second cooldown. That way the other classes have to worry about strategy, and say Berserker Rage doesn't break Fear anymore. That would be okay with me, because that means that I don't have to worry about something that they're automatically going to do. So guys, let me know what you think about the 5.4 and beyond. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.